Hello everyone, welcome to solve this math Olympiad algebra problem, and here we have m square plus n square and its whole square root equals to 613, and we solve this problem for the values of m and n. So here the very first step we are going to do is we first remove this square root sign, so that here we need to take squaring on both of the sides, so that here we just write uh, taking square on both of the sides of this equation. So when you take square, it will be written as m square plus n square and its whole square equals to 613 and its whole square. So now in the next step, here you see that these 2 and square root are gone, and here we obtain m square plus n square equals to 613 and its whole square. So here we solve this problem with the help of geometry. So now we just first take our this values 13. 613 equals to p. So if we take this value equals to p 613, then our above equation will becomes in this form: m square plus n square equals to p square. So here you focus on this term. So this term is satisfied our Pythagoras theorem. So if you see in the right triangle, here you know that this is the right triangle, and in which we have, this is the side length of p, which is equals to 613, and this is the side length of n, and this is the side length of n. So here you see that m square plus n square equals to p square. It means that this is the Pythagoras theorem, with m, n and p be the side length of this right triangle. Okay, so if m and p are side length of this right triangle, so here we generally suppose any values of m and p which satisfied this Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so here we just suppose that our m is equals to x, and our n is equals to x square minus 1 over 2, and our p is equals to x square plus 1 over 2. So here we choose these values of m and p. So if you substitute these values of m and p in this right triangle, so these values of m and p are surely satisfied the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, but here we know that the value of p is 613. So now we call this is our equation number 1, this is our equation number 2, and this is our equation number 3. But here we have the value of p is 613, so we substitute it in equation number 3. So here we just write that our equation number 3 is implies that here we substitute the value of p. It is 613 equals to x square plus 1 is divided by 2. So now we easily find the value of x, and after that we easily find the values of m and n. So here we move this 2 in the left hand side, so we just substitute it here, and it will becomes 613 is multiplied by 2, and it is equals to x square plus 1. So that when we multiply 613 by 2, it will be equals to 1226. So here we move this plus 1 to the left hand side, it is equals to minus 1, and this is equals to x square. So here we simplify the terms, and first we write here our x square, and this is 1226 minus 1 equals to 1225. And we know that 1225 is written as 35 square, and in the left hand side we have only x square. So further here we take the square root on both of the sides of this equation, so that you easily get the value of x is equals to 35. Okay, so this is the value of x, and now we have the time to substitute this value of x in equation number 1 and equation number 2. Okay, we cannot choose the negative value of x, because when you take square root on both of the sides, then you write here plus minus sign, because x be the one side length of the right triangle, so it cannot be negative, so that we just choose here positive value. And now here our equation number 1 and equation number 2 implies that, so our equation number 1 is m equals to x, and equation number 2 is n equals to x square minus 1 over 2. So we have the value of x is 35, so this is the value of m, and we have the value of in order to find the value of n, we substitute here uh, x equals to 35, so it is written as 35 square minus 1 divided by 2, and we know that 35 square is equals to 1225 minus 1 divided by 2. So 1225 minus 1 equals to 1224 divided by 2. So here you easily get the value of n is 2 6 are 12, 2 1s are 2, and 2 2s are 4. So you get here 612. So this is the value of n. So that here we just write that our required value of m is 35, and the value of n is 612. So finally we have these two values. These are the values of m and n, which is our required result. So now here we verify our these values of m and n, so that to verify these values, here we need to copy down the given question statement, and it is square root of m square plus n square equals to 613. And now we substitute these two values of m and n here, and we check is this is equals to right hand side or not. So we have the value of m is 35, so it will becomes here 35 square, and the value of n is 612 square, and we check is this equals to 613 or not. So here we just take the square of 35, and we know that the square of 35 is 1225, and the square of 612 is equals to 374 and 544, and its whole square root. We check is this is equals to 613. And now we add these two values, and when we add these two values, it is equals to 375 and 769 square root, and we check is this is equals to 613. And when you take the square root of this term, so it is clearly equals to 613. So you show that 613 equals to 630. It means that the value, these are the values of m and n. It is satisfied the given question statement, and this is the final answer. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.